We were brought together by circumstance, Beowulf and I, walking from village to village across the frozen lands of gnomes and trolls. Scandinavia! Life was difficult. We lived from hand to mouth. My hand, his mouth, depending on the kindness or naivete of strangers. One fateful morning, we crossed the sea to Denmark, the land of the Danes, arriving at a nameless village not found on any map. And that is the story of Balgrin the ogre. He's a little bit dead, we're a little bit older, but Beowulf the future king did not emerge the same. The fight with Balgrin changed him, changed the entire game. He once told the world on ego words of him held sway, but blood on his hands, some shed by him, wiped the words away. The crowd still cheered, reveling around him. The people he saved began to surround him, and he thought of the kill, the act that had crowned him. He thought of the fight, and the weariness ground him. Down he fell to his knees, and he bowed. His collapse drew a quiet gasp from the crowd. But the hero dug deep, a warrior proud. He stood and raised his arms to the clouds and gave his immortal cry. I am Beowulf, the axe of man. I cannot be defeated. I am this land. He accepted their love and moved on. Thank you, you're too kind.
So, what are you doing around these parts?
Why do you ask?
We are the Coast Guard.
It's our job to watch out for raiders.
Dangerous raiders.
I bring no danger. I'm a bard, a singer of songs schooled in ancient lore and precise meter. It's my job to recite the achievements and triumphs of great heroes.
Like that Beowulf fellow you were just singing about.
It's too bad a hero like this Beowulf fellow doesn't really exist.
Oh, but he does.
There's a real Beowulf.
Oh, but there is.
A real flesh and blood hero?
Oh, that's right. Why? Are you in need of a hero?
Maybe, but it's a pretty tall order.
Beowulf specializes in tall orders. The taller the better. What's the matter? Got a witch in the woods, a bully bothering the village?
In a way.
Consider him gone. And Beowulf's not picky about the work either. Did he get a few raccoons out of your shed? Done. Hornet's nest under your front porch? Piece of cake.
I don't know.
This is pretty serious.
Does he have any experience fighting ogres?
Ogres? Yes, absolutely.
And he knows how to use a sword?
Yes, sirree. Long swords, short swords, two-handed swords, three-handed swords. You name it, he's a master.
And is he strong, like Thor?
He would squash Thor like a grape.
He must be the chosen one.
Gods have answered our prayers.
Maybe this one will live.
What's that now?
He sounds terrific.
We want to meet this Beowulf.
We want to see if he's as great and wonderful and strong as you say.
Oh, but he is. He's just parking the boat now. He'll be right here.
See, we don't get a lot of heroes around here.
That's because they've all been eaten alive.
What she means is they're all gone.
Right. Gone.
But this Beowulf sounds exactly like what we need.
We have an opportunity for him.
A unique opportunity.
One of a kind.
I know what unique means.
We would reward him.
Reward.
And gold.
And food.
An abundance of both.
Golden food, you say?
In abundance.
Well, you're in luck. Here he comes now. Muscles like iron, biceps like boulders. He heaves justice and courage across his broad shoulders. Legs like the trunks of trees, sculpted calves neath sculpted knees. Beowulf, great Geet, the axe of man.
Good gods, that's a steep hill. Hey, Bard! How about helping me with the luggage next time?
There he is! Beowulf, the great hero! Look at those shoulders!
How strong, how magnificent.
A man among men.
Or maybe not.
I thought he'd be,
He does look a bit unhealthy.
Beowulf, this is the Coast Guard. Coast Guard, meet Beowulf. Beowulf of the Geet clan.
Hello, Norseman.
These fine people are in need of some assistance in the village.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but we're looking for someone, how do I say this? In shape.
What's that supposed to mean?
Looks can be deceiving. Yes, his body may be a bit scrawny, but I assure you he is solid muscle. In fact, I saw him wrestle a bear once.
Was the bear already dead?
Now see here.
So, you fought an ogre before.
An ogre? Oh, why, yes, I did. Sent him on his way. Kicked him right in the rump, I did. I'm stronger than I look. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah.
Then why don't you tear out this tree stump?
Oh. Well, I could easily, but I just carried the luggage up that hill. It's a pretty steep hill. I mean, just look at it.
Thor could tear out the tree stump.
Well, I never said I was bloody Thor now, did I?
Give us a minute. I don't think he's the chosen one.
The gods hate us.
I better get started on that grave.
Hang on, he might make a sport of it.
True. King?
King.
We've discussed it, and we've decided that you should meet the king.
The king.
King Hrothgar.
You're in his kingdom. He may have need of you.
We'll be right back.
Did you hear that, Bard? We're going to meet a king. What's wrong?
Would it kill you to do a few sit-ups once in a while?
Did you hear what they said? The king might have need of us. Well, what's this about an ogre, anyway?
I don't know, probably some hairy drunk passed out in a bar.
That doesn't sound so bad.
Don't get your hopes up. He'll probably have us muck out the royal latrines next.
I'll muck out anything for little bread and food these days. What God-forsaken place is this? Gods, I just want to go home.
We can't go home, remember? Not until you're a hero. Your father's orders.
My father. What kind of father kicks his son out of the kingdom and tells him not to come back until he's a hero?
You're right. I expected more from a Viking king.
Besides, I've done heroic things.
Like what?
Oh, I gave that beggar a copper coin just last week.
That was charitable, not heroic, and not enough to put in a song.
I held the door open for that old man just yesterday.
That was polite, not heroic. No one sings about common courtesy.
What about helping that old woman? Gutters don't clean themselves, you know.
That was helpful, not heroic, and definitely not enough for your father.
You'll see, Bard. One day, I'm gonna become a hero, and then we're going home.
And you'll do that by?
By following the heroic code. Courage, honor, and loyalty.
And just how many have you marked off the list so far?
0. But I've decided to maintain a positive attitude.
That sounds promising. Have you seen my notebook?
It's in one of the bags.
Lesson 1. The creation of the cosmos, or how we all ended up here in the first place. Before there was earth and sky, before there was sun and moon, there was only a yawning abyss.
And my sword! Ha!
On one side lay the land of elemental fire, while on the other side lay the land of elemental ice. The fire and ice met, and the drops fell into the abyss.
Into the abyss with thee! Yeah!
And in the abyss slept the first man and woman.
Wake up and fight! Chap!
Milady, as your tutor, must I remind you again that it's important for a princess...
Warrior, princess?
Pardon me. Must I remind you why it's important for a warrior princess to know the history of the land she is to rule? And it's not just history. A princess must be well versed in such things as etiquette, child-rearing, and cutlery.
This is stupid. I'm a warrior. Do you make the male nobles learn history?
Well, no, they learn how to fight.
Exactly. So, if I am to be a warrior, then I must train like the warriors too. And you know what that means.
Please, no. Surely you can't mean...
That's right. I want to spar. Prepare for combat.
Milady, if your father ever found out, they had to reattach my ear after last time.
Stand still. Now, the way to become a warrior is to stare death in the eyes and know that someday you will die. And today might be that day. On my command, hack at me with your blade. Mommy! Attack! A true warrior gives no quarter to her enemies, but slays them without pity or remorse. So prepare to meet your...
Gunborg!
Oh, I'm being summoned. Well, good work today. We'll do this again tomorrow.
I really need to find a new line of work.
Oh, wow. Did you see that?
See what?
Her, a female warrior. Oh, you should have seen the way she moved. Oh, she did some of this and then some of that and more of this and then...
Have you eaten anything today? Now leave me alone. I have to write another poem about your legendary bravery.
I'm sorry you have to keep making up these stories about me. I don't like cleaning out chamber pots any more than you do.
These hands aren't meant to clean chamber pots, Beowulf. These hands play music. They finger flutes and strum lutes. They write sweet sonnets that move the heart and spirit.
Can I hear one?
No.
Well, why not?
Because I haven't written any, that's why. Every time I sit down to write, I draw a blank. I have, what do you call it?
Writer's block?
See? Think of it, Beowulf. I used to compose verses for kings. My words had the power to kindle romance and incite war. But now, I compete for an audience in a marketplace with a juggler and a dancing bear.
That bear is incredible, though.
The muse left me the day I was fired from my job as poet emeritus. Poof! Gone. Just like that. Your father isn't too crazy about my poems.
He isn't into dramatic poems. He likes poems with lots of explosions.
Just you wait, Beowulf. One day I'm going to write the great pagan story, an epic that describes the achievements and journeys of a noble hero. It'll be a bestseller. But in the meantime, I'll travel with you.
At least we get to hang out together.
I'm not hanging out with you, buddy. We're stuck together. Mark my words. Someday I'm going to be famous. Everyone will know my name. And I won't have to travel across this God-forsaken earth and literally sing for my supper anymore.
Announcing King Hrothgar, descendant of the great king Shield Chieftain and the current king the Danes, and his daughter, Princess Gunborg.
Hey, that's warrior princess.
Warrior Princess Gunborg.
Look, Bard, it's her.
And announcing Beowulf of the... What clan did you say you were from again?
Geet.
Beowulf of the Beats.
No. Geets. Geets.
And his faithful bard, Bard.
That's Beowulf. He looks a bit, scrawny, doesn't he? Greetings, heroes!
My lord.
King.
So you are the two warriors the gods have sent to us in our hour of need.
Needs come in many shapes and sizes, my lord. What's yours?
I won't lie. The situation is dire and full of gloom. We are haunted by a living nightmare that brings death and destruction to our very doors. What we require of you involves a great risk of both life and limb!
Let me at him, father, so he can taste the cold steel of Midgard.
Will you put that thing away before you hurt someone? I apologize. My daughter is, a bit hot-tempered. Now then, a horrible darkness has crept up from the swamplands. A beast so awful and evil!
And I will smite that beast down with the cold steel of Midgard.
Will you put that thing away? You'll poke someone's eye out. Now then, where was I? Oh, yes. An awful plague has crept up from the fiery depths of
I
hell!
will cure with the cold steel of Midgard.
Odin's eye socket! What the hell is wrong with you? I am trying to have a conversation.
Just give me a chance, father. I can slay the beast.
No, Gunborg. I'm looking for a warrior.
I'm right here.
A true warrior.
I am a true warrior. Just let me prove myself. I won't let you down, I promise.
No, Gunborg. I've lost too many brothers, cousins, and nephews to this vile beast. I'm not going to put someone else I care about in harm's way. So let me put someone I don't care about in harm's way instead.
What's that?
Oh, yes! I'm so glad you guys are.
But we never said.
Come to Harrowwood for a feast. I'll explain more then. So glad to have you on board. Everyone, let's be off.
What the hell was that?
I need time to think.
It's awful.
It's worse than you think.
Every night, the hall's a river of blood.
A slaughterhouse.
A carnal pit.
Women mourn nightly for their fallen men.
Warriors drown in the blood of their brothers.
Every day we bury the dead.
Well, what's left of them?
See, like I said, how bad could it be?
Ah, heroes, you made it! Wonderful.
It's quite the place you have here.
Thank you. I call it Harrowwood Hall. It's part throne room, part community center. A place for my brave warriors to gather for warmth and a drink. A place to feel safe.
Are those bloodstains?
No, that's why I spilled some wine. That much bigger, darker stain over there is blood. And over there, and over there.
Oh, and there's another one right over there near the door by the claw marks.
Oh, boy.
Are you okay, Beowulf? You look pale.
Oh, I'm just a bit lightheaded. Is the room spinning?
Maybe this is a bad time.
Oh, no. It must have been some bad hearing.
There you are. My friends, let me introduce Asherah, my most trusted advisor, and Unferth, a noble lord and village dandy. In fact, Unferth is helping us expand Harrowwood Hall into the swamp.
That's Beowulf. Doesn't look that tough to me.
Oh, Unferth. Beowulf is a real warrior. Go ahead. Tell him, Beowulf.
Oh, I'm a real warrior.
No one's ever fought the ogre and lived. What makes you think you're so different?
Because I fought things way tougher than ogres.
Sure you have.
I have. Why haven't you fought the ogre?
Because I've been busy.
Sure you have.
I have. I've done lots of great things. Super great things. Better things than you.
Like what?
I swam across the Bering Sea.
Well, so did I. In armor.
Oh, wow.
I can lift a boar over my head.
I can lift a cow over my head with one arm.
That's amazing.
I can pluck arrows out of the air using only my right hand.
I can pluck arrows out of the air using only my right foot.
That doesn't even make any sense.
Enough! Obviously, we found the right man for the job. And Unferth, show some respect to our honored guests. They have traveled a very long way to right the wrongs that threaten our land.
My lord, if I may, there's a great beast on its way to kill us all, so...
Great advice, advisor. Everyone, let's get down to business. Now then, our troubles began soon after this mead hall was built. During the day, all was peaceful, but at night, a dark presence prowled just past the bonfires, watching, waiting, brooding. Then, when Unferth began construction in the swamp, the attacks began.
I'm draining the swamp and clearing the land of trees. I want to build some tennis courts. Have you ever played? It's a marvelous game. Besides, I don't like swamps. They're ugly and they smell funny.
I think swamps are good for the environment.
I said they're ugly and they smell funny. My problem is the mighty cypress tree.
It's the oldest tree in the swamp. It has a trunk nearly 20 feet around, and its roots are deep and tangled.
The damn trunk seems impervious to my cutter's axes. Even my mighty sword Hrunting does little damage. But once I cut down the mighty cypress, I'll be able to build the final piece that will make my tennis courts complete and operational. A concession stand! I'll sell sweets, cakes, and festive nuts. Nuts?
You don't know the half of it.
No, thank you, no.
In any event, my men have labored against the mighty cypress for over 10 years. The work would go quicker if it wasn't for the damn ogre.
and by ogre, you mean,
An 800-pound hideous man-beast with a wicked backswing.
Wait, you mean a real ogre?
Oh, boy.
Are you okay, Beowulf? You look like you're gonna be sick.
I just lightheaded again. Is my arm going numb? Do I look pale to you?
Will you pull yourself together? When you said ogre, we thought you meant a big ugly guy with a bowl haircut or something.
Oh no, this ogre is very real and very mean. The vile villain's name is Grendel.
Villain?
Every night for the past 12 years, Grendel has attacked our mead hall. And every night, our noble heroes have fought this villain, without success. This Grendel has killed our warriors and loved ones. Heroes all.
Heroes, you say?
I won't lie, these have been hard years. We pray and pray to the gods to bring us a hero to fight this Grendel in single combat and rid the kingdom of its evil. The gods have finally answered our prayers. That hero is you, Beowulf.
Good luck.
What? Gods of my fathers, I know it's been a while since we last talked, but please come to me now and give me the strength I need to fight this vile villain. What am I talking about? This is nuts. I don't want to die.
Oh, yeah! Oh, yeah! Oh, yeah! Grendel! 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 Oh, yeah! Oh, yeah! Grendel in the house! Who's the meanest? Who's the baddest? Who's the rudest, roughest ogre in the swamp? Grendel said, who's the rudest, roughest ogre in the swamp?
I'm sorry. Grendel.
Again!
Grendel.
I can't hear you!
Grendel.
Oh, yeah! Grendel knows it's time to vengeance for me. Grendel comes again to eat flesh and drink blood. Hey, where is everybody?
Oh, hi. It's just me.
You're the warrior they sent to fight Grendel? Grendel expects someone a bit more.
Okay, fine. I'll eat more carbs.
Grendel not care about carbs.
No.
Grendel killed even scrawny Danes.
No, I'm not a Dane. I'm a Geet. I just got here like half an hour ago.
Scrawny Dane lie.
No.
Any last words before Grendel eat you?
Please don't hurt me.
That's different.
How about, I don't want to die.
Grendel wants something more menacing. Let Grendel hear your battle cry. That pathetic.
I'm sorry. I've just never had an ogre want to eat me before.
Grendel not just any ogre. Grendel rudest, crudest, roughest ogre in the swamp.
Oh my God. You're so angry. And, your breath. Why are you doing this to me?
Because the Danes built this ugly hall on my front lawn. Wouldn't you be angry? It used to be nice and peaceful here. Then was when Grendel hang out on front stoop with ogre friends. Play tag in the front yard. Catch lightning bugs in the woods. Then one morning, Grendel will wake up to find this hole in the front lawn.
Maybe they didn't know you lived here.
Well, they know now. Grendel's tried to be a good neighbor at first. Grendel trying to mind own business. Then the Danes got to the trees in the swamp.
They're building tennis courts. I hear it's a marvelous game. Have you played?
Grendel not care about tennis. They cut down Grendel's home. They tried to cut down the special cypress tree.
Did you ask them to stop? You can get a lot done by talking civilly to people.
Grendel try. Long time ago. Grendel even baked brownies to bring to the Danes. Grendel about to knock on the door when he peeks through the window. He sees the Danes sleeping. They look so quiet and peaceful.
And then, what?
Nothing.
What?
Forget Grendel said anything.
Grendel, come on.
And then Grendel snuck into the hall and ate 30 of them.
Grendel!
Grendel no, but Grendel has sweet tooth.
But you couldn't stop at just eating 30, could you?
Grendel bites your armor and Dane all crunchy and gooey on the inside. But Grendel promised to limit himself to eating only one Dane per day.
How considerate.
You trying to get Grendel to talk about diet
No.
so he doesn't eat you.
No.
Now it's time to eat scrawny Dane.
No, please. Let me make peace with the gods first.
Grendel, think. Okay.
No!
Come on.
No!
Don't act this way.
Please! No!
Getting eaten is not so bad.
No!
N-U-T-S. Does Scrawny Dane want one?
No, thank you.
Okay.
What am I gonna do? I'm allergic. It's awful. My throat tightens up. But before I know it, I'm short of breath. Then my nose starts to run, and I get this strange itching feeling around my mouth and loins. This is followed by a tense feeling of vertigo and bright flashing lights. Next, I start to lose control of my limbs one at a time. First, it's my left arm, then my right arm, and then back to my left. Next, my legs give out, and my eyesight goes, and then it suddenly comes back. At this point, my limbs are so heavy, like dead weight. It's like my arm just wants to fall off. Your arm! What did you do? You want a peanut? You like peanuts. Peanuts are your favorite. I'm sorry, I'm not very good at this. You want more peanuts? I don't know if they have any more. You ate a peanut? Oh, you ate a peanut. I got it. What a relief. Oh, your neck hurts. Your throat hurts. You have a sore throat. You're having trouble coughing, sneezing, breathing. Oh, breathing. You're having trouble breathing. Is it my turn now? Oh, okay. Guess what I'm doing? That's a big one. Run. Whoa. You're having trouble breathing because you want more peanuts? Oh, wait, I got it. You're having trouble breathing because you're allergic to peanuts. Oh, gross. Hey, yeah, you forgot your arm. Hey.
Hey! Who ate my nuts?
Good morning, Orchard Park. I trust you all enjoyed our preview of Beowulf and the Bard, and we hope to see you attend the show this weekend, today and tomorrow at 7 and Sunday at 2. Tickets are $10 at the door and $5 for our senior citizens. We hope to see you there to hear the rest of the tale, the death-defying adventure and romance of Beowulf and yours truly, the Bard. Thank you, and see you soon.